sponsored you as well.
I don't know. Since Dragon Age Veilguard, I mean, I'm not gonna get excited about anything until they prove they didn't turn it into a shit show.
However, it looks like he got a little carried away.
Because it's basically like,
His exploiting management.
well, I mean, Veilguard was basically catfishing, but we're not going to get into that anymore. Well, I'm sure we will another time, but I don't feel like talking about it right now.
The damage almost
But
reached up to Mr. Shido himself.
when I heard about tactics, my first thought was, oh, I bet they ruined that.
So
So,
he didn't just cast him off his ship, but also used him to trap the Phantom Thieves. Bravo, Mr. Shido. Truly a nasty maneuver.
I hope I'm wrong.
Won't you please give
And
me a
I
letter of recommendation?
definitely don't
Once
want to
our
rain on
company
your parade.
recovers,
Do you know what I
will arrange
mean?
for us to
Like,
cooperate with you in a sponsorship
you're
role.
obviously quite excited for it, and I don't want to dampen that, but
Do you really have the
I
authority to
gotta
do
be
that?
honest, you
Your
know?
employees
I don't.
probably resent you. Well, that's not important.
I'm not even cautiously optimistic anymore. I'm
I
more.
can repay some kindness to his daughter.
It's like, well, we'll start with pessimism after it comes out.
Very much.
But your father
We'll see.
truly was a fool. He could have lived.
But yeah, I mean, I was glad I didn't buy Oblivion because they, well, mostly because of what they changed, but also the censorship. Not okay. I'm not okay with that. Like, especially since the censorship was mostly against women.
How could you talk
So,
about my father's death
I
like
take
that?
personal affront to that bullshit.
That's just business. If you like, we can get you in a documentary. Overcoming death to rebuild the family company. You're so cute, you might just get good ratings.
I will not forgive you for that. You had better apologize to my father. Time to save her.
Are you?
Awesome. But yeah, I mean, basically, when Oblivion decided to censor all the female outfits and change things that did not need to be changed, I realized that, you know, remakes, there's really nothing to get excited about until you can, like, check everything out. So, but yeah, after Veilguard was released, I just automatically assume anytime a company says anything about an old franchise that I used to love, I just automatically assume they're catfishing me. Because that's exactly what Dragon Age Veilguard was.
Oh look, a new move.
Actually, you know what? There is an absolutely hilarious video that I shared on my Twitter earlier today that talks about just that. I really like Fleekazoid. He's hilarious.
We have a
So
letter of introduction.
you don't watch his stuff, you should.
I
Or
assume
their
as part
stuff.
of the media,
I think
you have knowledge
the
about quite a few
Fleekazoid channel
important
has like
topics.
maybe 2 people, maybe 3. I'm not sure.
We will not take your life as long as you share the knowledge that you've kept from the public.
Remember that Kaneshiro guy? The one from the Mafia who ended up on the news a while back? Well, the money he was gathering all went to Shido-san.
Shido and Kaneshiro were connected?
Indeed. As well
Of course
as
the
that
bad
old
guys
man
are all
Madaraki.
connected.
His counterfeit
It's a
business,
game
along
full
with
of
Kaneshiro's
conspiracies.
Mafia, aided Shido-san quite a lot financially.
But yeah, no, I hope that it is as amazing as you think it's going to be and that you get it and you enjoy it a whole lot. But I have Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation, and I have the PlayStation, and I have the discs, and I don't need a remake. So unless it's good and, you know, they didn't fuck it up,
did you anticipate this curious turn of events?
it has to be perfect to get my money because I already own it.
But it is important to note
I highly doubt they added fishing, so it's not like they're gonna trick me into buying it like Skyrim keeps tricking me into buying Skyrim again.
Considering...
May I butt in for a second?
Of course.
The Phantom Thieves may have laid low since then, but they must not be excused. I don't care if they come after me. For the victims of their evil deeds and for their families. I will capture the remaining Phantom Thieves, no matter what. My apologies.
And at least Skyrim,
Didn't mean to get so
you
worked
know,
up.
No wonder they call you an ace detective.
when they
of
re-release
justice.
it, they don't like go back
How
and
about we
censor
use
shit.
this opportunity
Like,
to poll the
I don't
audience?
know.
Those who believe the detective of justice will annihilate the Phantom
Censorship
Thieves.
really gets
Press
on my
your
nerves.
buttons
Like,
now.
I have a real problem with it because that's what the fucking ratings are for on the games. Like, if I'm playing a game that's rated M,
My, everyone in the
I
audience
mean,
agrees. Looks like
I don't
you
need
can't
you to
back down
draw
now.
a tank top on the
I will
character
do the best I can. Oh,
so that I can't see
but
her
I do have to
cleavage.
study for my
Like, are
college
you
entrance
serious?
exams.
It's rated
I
M.
might not be able to promise
You know,
that.
for mature. I
None
don't
of these
get
people
it,
know
but
that I
it
was an
really
undesirable
really
child.
irks me. I know a lot of people
wanted
are
people
mad
to
about a
rely
lot
on
of
me.
different stuff.
I wanted to be
That's all
needed.
fine, but for me,
I devoted
mostly,
myself to my
the
studies,
biggest thing is the
acted as an
censorship.
honor student, and made my name as an ace detective.
It's like, if you're worried about
And
kids,
thanks to the Nav app,
yeah, no, you strike me as the
persona
kind of
bestowed
person that
upon
takes
one
care
by
of your
the gods.
games. I'm not surprised
I
you still
managed
have
to
yours
dispose
too.
of any who got
But
in
you
my
know,
way.
if you have
It would've
kids,
taken me some
you
time to
make
finally do
sure
so.
that what they're playing
All
is
that remains is to
appropriate,
tell them.
right? Like,
But still, wasn't their leader
you don't
suicide
just,
a letdown
you know,
for you?
turn them
Given how
wild
long it
in the
took to
game
apprehend
store
him,
or
I
whatever.
think if it were me, I would have
Like,
collapsed
I
from
don't
shock.
know.
True.
I think that's the responsibility of the
make me feel
parent,
somewhat
not,
dizzy.
you know, not some
Just a
developer
little, though.
to mess with something
Perhaps
of
my mind
mine
was worked up due to the major task I'd
that's
undertaken.
supposed to be for me and make it so rounded on the edges
Hey,
that it's
who
not
is
good
that?
anymore.
If you don't turn off your phone, the Phantom Thieves might change your heart.
A phone?
See? Even a Ketchy-kun's face is stiffened up.
Yeah, but see, it's what they do to the enhanced one.
Sorry
Like,
about that.
did they just enhance it?
I'm not bothered.
Or did
Just
they
make sure to
decide
turn it off
that,
when you go to the movies.
you know, they need to fix things for the modern sensibilities? Fuck off.
Um,
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form.
It's like, I can't even get excited about GTA 6. I'm glad they pushed it back, you know. Then it's at least more likely that the game will be finished, which is another huge pet peeve of mine. But, I mean, really. If it's not gonna have the, you know, hard-hitting satirical humor, then it's not worth my time. Kind of like I didn't even bother to look at the new Saints Row. I think when it went free, I put it in my library, but I didn't even care to, like, read the thing about it. The old Saints Row were great, but you could tell by the trailer that the new one was, like, just so boring.